Hello, and welcome back to this playthrough of Warriors All-Stars. I am Skutless, and this episode we will be looking to recruit our niece in the hero battle, Knight Who Faces the Knight. Let's get started. Alright, battlefield info, we have ourselves, Nobunaga, and Spearman Captain. I was half expecting our niece would already be on our side, but I guess not. For enemies, just monster enemies. Alright, let's get started. Now, do you notice something different about Marie Rose right now? Since I pre-ordered the game, as you can plainly tell by the fact that Epuna himself is here, pre-ordering the game also entitled me to some special costumes. Oh, here's our niece. These pre-order costumes, I think they can also be bought from the PlayStation Network, but all of these costumes are crossover costumes. They dress a character in the outfit of another character in the game. Since, let's see, I pre-ordered the game, I have Marie Rose dressed as Epuna. I should also have Yukimura dressed as Ryu Hayabusa. And I should also have Sophie dressed as Oka and two others that I cannot remember at all. These costumes look a lot better in actual motion, though. Have you seen Koei Tecmo's official renders for these crossover costumes? Because I swear, they look like Photoshop jobs. Because quite a few of the costumes just have a really, I'm not going to mince words here, a really ugly disconnect in art styles. Just look at Darius and Zhao Yun's outfit. Lu Bu in William Adams' outfit kind of rubs me the wrong way as well, but I think that's just because Lu Bu doesn't look right without his little cockroach antenna. But as I said, the costumes do look a bit better in actual motion when you're playing the game. But honestly, I think I would have preferred it if, rather than crossover costumes, we had gotten the characters wearing different outfits they wore in their own games. Now, I realize some characters, like the Tokiden characters, don't really have too much to go off of with that. With the Tokiden characters, I think that at most you could have just given them their Pool of Purity robes. Though on the opposite end of the spectrum, I think the Dead or Alive characters have like more than 50 costumes, thanks to how much DLC Koei Tecmo has given to Dead or Alive 5. But speaking of Marie Rose dressed as Epuna, one thing I'll mention, with Epuna, his little ball thing just floats above his head. However, if you look very closely, the ball on Marie Rose's costume is actually attached with some kind of chain spring. It's very easy to notice in the close-up in her Muso attack. Let's see if we can do that pretty soon. Alright, someone worth using it on, perhaps the Admiral Puny? There, I think my allies knocked the Puny away, but you should have been able to get a good shot that, yes, the ball is connected to Marie Rose with some kind of spring. Anyway, after all that talk of costumes, what are we doing in this battle? Well, I guess I can go down to that flag. You know, all things considered, I think as I said, the crossover costumes look a bit better in actual motion, but ultimately I think every character in this game just looks better in their own outfit. Anyway, oh, we wanted to go back to Arnice. And she's under attack by a Razor Talon and an Admiral Puny. That shouldn't take too long. Out of the way, that. Another card up Arnice's sleeve. I'm going to assume that we're about to see her cinematic hero scene. But first we need her to start approaching the target destination. I can't target anything, so she isn't stopping to face an enemy officer. Or is she just aggroing on every last peon around here? Oh, she's probably following me bodyguard style. In which case the problem was me. And just do running attacks. I don't need to stop and take out every last one of them. I can take the time to take a base, though. You know, normally this base in the bottom left of the map that we're entering is usually the main camp of one of the forces in the battle. If I had to guess, go to that flag, see Arnice's cinematic hero scene, and then the boss of the battle will show up. Her little temper tantrum C1 is still entertaining to watch. And now we have to do this first. Huh, our Marie Rose's moveset is a bit better than I remember it being. Could have sworn I remembered not really liking playing as her earlier. Weird. Oh, she took out 4 M's. What a big help that was. Just kidding. It looks like all of the enemy monster officers disappeared as soon as she did that. Anyway, I think I said it back when I played as Arnis one time in the Tamaki route, but that her transformation, that spiky underwear outfit, I really think it just looks completely ridiculous. But maybe that's just me. And I can't attack anymore. We are done. It must have been Arnis who set that little field. But anyway, with this little demonstration over, I'm going to be getting Marie Rose back into her usual outfit.
Yeah.
Okay, I never played Knights of Azure, so I don't really know what the significance of the Black Cat was. There was a point I was halfway interested in Knights of Azure, but after a while it just started striking me as a pretty, mediocre JRPG, so I just passed on it. Of course, it also means I don't have any real familiarity with Arnis or Christophorus.
Arnis-san. Oh. 頼む。わかった。
This is just the Darius battle again, isn't it? Just as I thought. Okay, so that's one redundant hero battle we can do, and 3 keystone battles we can do. Let's see. The Benevolent Princess, Untold Intentions, and Judgment Time. Between the 3 keystone battles, let's go with the earliest one that appeared, and next episode we will be doing Untold Intentions. So until then, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.